Hi friends, today we get to read the second part of our wonderful book titled Red Leaf, Yellow Leaf by Lois Elhart. Remember, front cover, back cover, and spine. Let's review our vocabulary words. Okay, here we go. Now, this is our first one, and it's woods. Woods. Now, in the woods, you find trees and plants, squirrels and foxes and wolves. And also, the word wood means a tree trunk. Remember? Trees are made out of wood. Our next vocabulary word is stems. Now, a stem is part of a plant where leaves grow out of. And on top of the stem is a bud. For example, see here the flower on the top? That is called the bud. B-U-D, bud. Sprouts and roots. Now, a sprout is a little part that grows out on the top. Do you see? Right there. And the roots is the bottom part. I don't think I told you that in my other videos, and I'm so sorry. But see the bottom part right here is the roots, and the top part is the sprouts. That's when it's barely growing, and someone's gonna say, "Oh, look, it's sprouting," and they might even say it about you. That means you're growing. Our next vocabulary word is soil. Soil is very soft, and it's special dirt that plants need to grow. It has special vitamins sometimes, and it helps the plants grow, and in the soil is where the roots will be growing. Seeds. Now remember, a seed is how all plants start. A seed could be small or it could be big, and all seeds look different. Some seeds are very, very, very tiny. Some seeds are very, very big. This seed is different, isn't it? I think this is the seed of a maple leaf tree. Sugar maple tree. Now, the wood on this tree is very, very strong, and this tree gives out sweet sap. And this sap is made to make maple sugar and maple syrup, just like what you use on your pancakes, French toast, and it's really sweet and very sticky. Our next vocabulary word is leaf. Now, leaves come in different sizes, right? And different colors. This is a maple leaf. And you can also find leaves on plants like flowers and bushes and trees and our food, and like our vegetables and our fruit. Does an apple have a leaf? It sure does, but it doesn't look like this leaf, right? Let's get started on our story. Now remember, we're reading the second half of our story. So let's review the first half really quick. There's our maple leaf right there. Red Leaf, Yellow Leaf by Lois Elhart. That's our title page. Now here, remember, he was saving his maple leaf. You see what happens next? And remember these? These are the seeds. And when they fall, they twirl down. Let's see what's next. Remember this animal, the squirrel? Now, squirrels like to dig for seeds to eat. They love to eat nuts, love to find a lot of things. Here, look at all the plants are growing. Remember the roots and the stems and the buds? They're all growing right here in the soil. Now here, remember they have to wear gloves to do the gardening? Let's look at the next page. We're catching up. Now here are the birds on the branches. And remember they needed to measure? I wonder what they use for measuring. Do you think they use like a ruler? Or do you think they use strings to measure? What do you think they use to measure? And they label. See, these are labels. Oh, look here. Each ball of roots was wrapped. Remember, they wrapped them? This is where we ended last time. It says right, each ball of roots was wrapped and tied with twine. This is twine right here. Oh, I wonder what happens next. Let's find out. My tree was loaded onto a truck filled with other trees and delivered to the garden center. Do you think at the garden center people buy these trees just like when you go to the market to buy food? I think so. And this is the back of the truck right here. And here's a tree. We went there in the fall. and picked out my tree. Dad had a hole already dug, waiting for it. Ah, so Dad had to use a shovel to dig a hole in the soil for the tree. When we got home, we lowered my tree into the hole. I held the trunk while Dad covered the roots with soil. See, Dad's using the shovel right here, and here's some worms. Now remember, I know some people think that worms are yucky, but we really need worms for our plants to grow. So remember what I told you, without the worms, the soil is tight, like this, see? And the worms wiggle, 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 wiggle through and loosen up the soil so the roots can grow and stretch and be strong. Thank you, worms. Whoops, almost lost my hat. I turned the page. Now, every night before I go to bed, I peek out the window and I wave to my tree. Hi, tree. When it snows, I hang up trees for the birds. See, these are the branches of his tree, and these are the trees for the birds. Lucky birds, huh? Each spring, I look for signs that my tree is growing. Oh, I spy a kite. So someone was flying their kite and the tree got stuck in the kite. How do you think they're going to get it down? Looks like they might have to climb up that tree. I hope they're careful. By late summer, the crown of the leaves is bushy and green. I love it when the tree flowers turn into winged seeds. See here? These are the seeds. And they look like little wings, right? So when they fall down, they go, they spin, they twirl, and they whirl. Oh, look at, someone had a little paper plane got stuck in their tree. I wonder how they're going to get that down. Long as they don't fall down. But if you want to visit my tree, come in the fall. That's my favorite time. Can you guess why? I wonder why. Maybe because all the colors of the tree change? Maybe that's why, huh? They're beautiful colors. I like them. And see here, sugar maple leaf. This is what they look like. And here are some seeds. Remember, all the seeds are different. That was a lovely story. I'm going to give my book a hug because reading is so much fun. Friends, have a beautiful day. Don't forget to wash your hands and listen to the rules at home, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a beautiful day, but don't forget, have fun being you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, started another video. You're not stopping. Why aren't you stopping?